Well, hi there, everyone, and welcome. Today's recipe is another installment of my Side in a Jar series. This one is for Mexican rice. Now, I live in South Texas, and I am very used to getting yummy Mexican rice at any local Tex-Mex restaurant around me. I have probably 20 Mexican restaurants within a 5-mile radius of my house. And this is exactly the rice that I get at any of those restaurants. It's super easy to make, and you can make it at home with freeze-dried ingredients. So let's get started. I'm going to make about 4 or 5 servings of the rice today. I'm going to put this in a pint-sized jar. I'm going to start with 1 1/4 cups of uncooked medium grain rice. I'm sure long grain rice would work as well, but just so it's uncooked. And you just need about a tablespoon of carrots and a 1/4 cup of our green peas. That is just a traditional Tex-Mex way of making Mexican rice. They act almost as a garnish. In this baggie, we are going to make what's going to turn into a tomato sauce. And all you need is 1 tablespoon of our tomato powder, along with some other seasonings and garlic and onions. Mexican rice is not complicated. There aren't really a lot of ingredients in it. It's delicious, but it's pretty straightforward. What makes the biggest difference is the cooking technique. So go ahead and seal up that baggie and get it in your jar. That needs to stay separate. We're going to prepare that separately. You'll see in just a minute. It's not hard, but it does need to stay separate. So go ahead and put an oxygen absorber in there, and you can store this on your pantry shelf for a very long time. And there you have it. That is Mexican rice in a jar. This is just as easy to prepare as one of those box mixes or bags that you get on your grocery store shelf, except this one, you know exactly what you're putting in it. And it's simple and delicious flavors. No need for any weird preservatives or additives. This is going to give you amazing flavor. And when you're ready to prepare it, just get out a medium-sized pot and get that heat going on it. You need to preheat your pot because we are going to saute the rice first. We're going to get some color on it. We're going to get some flavor going. So when you open up your jar, go ahead and remove that little baggie. Set it to the side. We'll use it in just a minute. First, get your rice mixture in your pot and stir it immediately. You need to coat all of those rice grains in the oil. And we're just wanting to toast that a bit. Leave it on medium heat. It needs to get some color on it. Meanwhile, let's make the tomato sauce. So into the carafe of your blender, add 2 1/2 cups of water and the contents of the baggie. This is going to turn into the tomato sauce or the liquid that we're going to add to the rice. Get that good and blended. And that's it. That's all you have to do there. Just set that to the side and wait. Once your rice is nice and toasted and has some color on it, add that tomato sauce or the liquid to the rice. Give it a really good stir and bring that back to a boil. You need to return that to a boil. It's still on medium heat. And as always, I'll include the full recipe in the video description box below, along with my shopping link. As soon as you get it back to a boil, go ahead and stir it one more time, and then cover that with a tight-fitting lid and reduce your heat all the way down to low. We're going to simmer this for 20 minutes. Don't peek, okay? Don't lift the lid. You need to let that rice steam. It needs to cook. All right, and after 20 minutes, this is what your rice will look like. It will be completely tender. Those vegetables will be nice and rehydrated and cooked through. The seasonings will have permeated that rice and just given it amazing flavor. It should be nice and fluffy. You can go ahead and taste this and adjust your seasonings if you need to. Mine was perfect. And there you have it. This is Mexican rice. You can serve it alongside any type of Mexican dish. We had it with some quesadillas. Okay, guys. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you give this recipe a try. I think you'll really like it. If you're a fan of Mexican rice from a Mexican restaurant, this is the recipe for you. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching. I hope you have a blessed day. And until next time, y'all take care and keep thriving.